sonore.
There's like a whole ass 20-second delay on this thing. Let me share this in both the chats. Dude, I have so many messages, I'm not answering any of them. The thumbnail says the 13th, so I straight up went in there and said, just don't worry about it saying the 13th. 11 concurrent viewers. 15 concurrent viewers. I'm gonna go ahead and start typing up. What stocks I'm gonna do. Tesla's going on top. Spot, and then we'll return to those. Good morning, everyone. Damn, we got a lot of people in here already. People are ready for Tuesday. Good morning, everyone. Damn. Morning. It's all about that morning and how good it was. I'm doing NVIDIA. Netflix. 369. I don't really want to do McDonald's today. I don't really want to do a few of those. 6, 7, 8, 9. What has Zoom been doing this whole time? Walk in a room with a purpose. Alright, let's at least start going down the list. We can probably already do Zoom. Just because. Let's go ahead and clear a drawing set.
Board said they don't have enough cash to get through the end of Q3.
Isn't that awesome? Are they gonna need a bailout?
I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't think they would either. Let's see where I need this to break. Probably right here, honestly.
What are you looking at?
Looking at Zoom right now. Figuring out like a good little break above. I'm trying to choose a passive one because if it does break this line, it could run pretty far. Yeah, I think I'll go with 148 on Zoom. And I only say that because it runs there, it dies there. Resistance, resistance, support, support, failed, resistance, resistance. This is a very crucial line for bigger moves. So we're going to go with 148 on Zoom. Above 148. Below. Let's choose a good break below. A good break below would probably be this level right here, just because it's the pre-market low as well as where resistance turns support for the bigger move in pre-market. It's a really good line too. 137, clean. Good morning, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button if you are watching. It helps the stream out a lot. I just got finished doing Zoom. I can go back over why I did that first line real quick. I did the break above line here on Zoom just due to the how many times you see the interest on it. Honestly, there's so many spots this line's jump roped on, and it's a passive break above because technically the stock's actually like. I need to get that line turned on. Let's go visit Tesla again. Actually, I'm not going to clear that. I like my lines. Walk in a room with a purpose. Alright, so I'm on the hour. Let's get a good above on this. Honestly, the above's probably that line that I have already. And I have that line from past gap downs. Here it made the move down. Here made the bigger move down. So I'm probably going to go with that as my break above for anyone who wants to play Tesla for today. These are all day trades again. Above 700 to 709. No Twitter, I don't want to know. What's some stocks anybody in the stream's looking at today? I know y'all see my usual list along with some random ones on the side sometimes. A good break below on Tesla would probably be... I know 690 is a good spot, but it's too close. So we're going to go with... Yeah, that's too close. I'm not betting that close against Tesla. It could wick that far. Yeah, I'm going with the super passive break below on Tesla. Just letting everyone here know that now. Here, I'll even type it. Above. Let's go check out SPY. Well, I think we can see the clear break above on this one. I think everybody can agree on that one. That's definitely where it needs to break. Go up. Let's just do the pre-market low for the down. Let's head over to Amazon. Let's see what y'all said first. Square, JPM, Roku, JNUG, AMD, Facebook, Nvidia, Tesla, JP Morgan, Roku. Those are going to move a lot today too. NUG, Visa. Oh yeah, Visa's a good one. Damn. You got your wish, Devin. Amazon's at 2209. Or was it 2209? That's nutty. Amazon said what recession? It literally double topped that. That's insane. Well, I think we know the clear up break above on this one. God, Tesla. I mean, Amazon does not give a shit about the rest of the market. That is such an insane move. Gotta respect that. Didn't catch it, but damn, I respect it. I typed that wrong. Is Amazon a good buy since it's so high compared to the rest of the market? I would definitely not buy it right now. I would definitely wait for that to come back down. But I'm pretty certain almost every time I've had it on the list, I've said that Amazon's an insane buyback just because. I mean, they've been doing this the whole time while every other stock's still in this range. You know, this other stocks are still in this range. Amazon's already back completing its double top. It's already back completing the U. I definitely would not buy in right now, though. That's way too high. But this does confirm what me and Devin were talking about, where we think in the next bull run, whenever it happens, who knows when it happens, Amazon will probably break that 3K and stay there. Tesla's probably going to break that 1K and stay there. Which is crazy to think about, but it's going to happen. Divergence. Let's go to the next one. BA. That's nutty. Damn, this whole time frame's squeezing. I'm gonna make sure to note that. It's only the 5 minute, but it's still good to note. I mean, I'm just running through this and I noticed it. Since I like the evenness in this, I'm just going to do pre-market high and pre-market low. Not that wide of a range. Above 153.25. Below 151.35. I'm not even going to write the notes on that one. Good morning, everyone. Just going over the list right now. If you're in the stream and you haven't liked the video, please do so. It really helps out the stream. So far, we have Tesla, SPY, Amazon, and BA with some notes on them. I actually decided to type some extra notes today. I'm going to go over the rest of these, and then I can maybe add one more at the end if you want to drop whatever you want to see on the list that isn't already here. So let's go check out Beyond. Beyond, we're definitely going to do that high. And then we're going to do an aggressive break below, because I know that we'll go a little lighter. Let's give it a little more room. Because I could have just typed 79, but it's all good. Netflix touched 400 already after hours. That's nutty. After seeing Amazon, I'm not surprised now. Netflix has been running. Netflix is a good one. Netflix is another one we talked about in the stream a few times. That's a really good buyback. Or was. I'd wait now. Never want to try and buy that top. You want to wait. It's going to come back down. I'm not saying it's going to come back down to, where you saw it at, but you might not ever see Amazon go back down that bad again. Like, at least this year. Alright, let's get these levels going. Do pre-market high, pre-market low. Square got a lot of requests to start adding on the list, so I started adding into the list a lot more. Why is my volume so big? Oh, it's because I took the indicator off. There we go. It looks way better. That's a pretty nasty support right there. That's like yesterday's high to the support it caught on. If it stays above that, I'm pretty bullish on Square. I don't almost don't even want to do levels on it, just because that's a pretty crucial line. I think whatever it does to that line is where the bias is. If it goes below, it's gonna be bearish as hell. If it goes above, I think it's gonna stay green, retest that high. Sorry, this is 6150s are above. Let's do. Let's do 6020 for the break below. To see all these stocks, like on my list, I'm just using the notepad, and then I just pick them out. I don't really ever look for something to choose the ones for the list. If you mean my actual stocks, I keep them on here and then like 2 other accounts. Above 6150. We can notate that line's very crucial. You always want to give yourself a good, not 25-cent range just on a stock of this size, but like, you want to give yourself a small range so you can remember that for the future. The software I'm using, this is Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. I know other people really like TradingView. Some people like Webull. But I use TOS. Is there any way I can edit that line? Yeah, let's do 6010. That's better. Give me 10 more cents of room and I feel better about it. You might have access to it. I think they were based out of Canada. Let me do NVIDIA real quick. It's almost 8. I did above 276. I'm going to do below 274. Let's go to Netflix. Damn, that dog's loud. Alright, Netflix real quick. Oh, Netflix already bleeding. Netflix above 401.50. Netflix below 393. $394, I guess. And then in the notes I'll put watch 400 and any other. I typed watch 400 and any other whole number level, and then parentheses I put psychological. Now, if there's any other stocks I could do, I would love to do them right now, since we have plenty of time. What are your thoughts on Google? It looks like it may be trying to break out of a triangle. Well, let's go check that out. Whoa. I think it already broke out. See, this is where volume overlapped on the chart gets kind of annoying. You go to your bigger time frames. Maybe he means the 4 hour. What's gold at right now? Let me go look. $17.27. It's down. It's down a whole percent. On Google though, I don't quite see the triangle. Maybe it's on a smaller time frame and I'm just missing it. Oh wait. I mean, you got something. I mean, you definitely have a squeeze. Don't get me wrong. I'd seriously be waiting for whatever this purple line is. 1260, pretty much 1267. That's way up here, but longer time frames. This is a line it kind of needs to retake to make a higher high. It's kind of still stuck in its little ditch it got itself in. Oh, you said the daily. Oh, I guess you do kind of have one there. Kind of have an ascending triangle. I wouldn't really try to force it though. But it honestly needs to retake a couple levels here. This is a huge range I wouldn't trade in. Where's that rectangle tool? 1267 to 1268, and then about 1215, which it's already in this range. I'm just saying I would rather anyone not trade in. I wouldn't trade in this either. I think these are two really, really crucial levels that this needs to get past for a bigger move to be made. If it's going to truly get itself out of the ditch, it's going to need to retake this line. check out nuggets here real quick. Huh. Looks like they're trying to cascade back up, but definitely be watching gold news if you're going to play any kind of gold. Don't just be getting into gold to say you have gold. Definitely be watching the prices every day. Any big news, too. There's so much gold news that comes out every day. Oil's been moving a lot. Can you check Target? Hell yeah. Intraday on Target, I would say it kind of needs to get past that high, of course. But let me back out and try to find a bigger time frame. Whoa. There's a couple levels here. It's actually rejecting that third one I marked. I didn't even notice. Rejecting it perfectly. Yeah, Target on the 4-hour looks kind of juicy. It's possibly going to reject this since it's having a doji right there, but it definitely looks good though. I think if it breaks above that, you might see a continued uptrend still. I don't know if you noticed, but on the 30-minute, it's in some crazy trend. Not a perfect line, but that's crazy. KO, of course. I'm actually in a KO call for January. KO, I mean, this is just like Amazon in a way. It hasn't recovered like Amazon yet, but this is one of the stocks that I've been saying is going to recover through a whole lot of this. KO is just a super strong company head to toe. If you're any long swings, just be patient and sit in them. If it comes back down here ever again, just average down. If you have any like January calls or anything far, because this thing has a lot more room to run. It's probably going to do one of these numbers. It's going to consolidate, do a little flag, and it's going to go up more. Unless the market has some very big market shifting news, but I can't see us making a lower low, at least. I don't see us going below this line, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't see us going below this. I don't ever see us going below this again. On stocks. SPY will definitely not make a lower low, but we'll see. A lot of people are still trying to be like super bearish or super bullish. Like, why don't you just not be biased and watch it as it happens? There's no point in trying to be right. Why don't you try to be profitable? Why don't you try to survive? Trying to be right kind of entangles with your ego, and then next thing you know, you're losing and you're beating yourself up because you're the only person there to blame. Not anyone else's fault. When you buy a January call, do you sell monthlies to offset the initial cost? No. I just sit in the January call. I'll just get in that. I'll average down as I need to. I've gotten in and out of the same exact strike and option trade about 4 or 5 times now. But you can't do that to every stock. I'm doing that on Coca-Cola. I only really do that on like McDonald's and Coca-Cola. I don't even swing a whole lot. Those are probably my 2 more favorite swing stocks though. Alright, Disney. Somebody said Disney capped. I won't be on a whole long time today, but I'll definitely get this stream done. I wanted to at least get the stream done because this stream's probably my favorite part of the day. I used to hate mornings, but damn, this shit's fun. Disney short term. Disney short term is looking just like most stocks. It's approaching crucial resistances that need to be retaken for bigger moves up. If they were to reject those more crucial resistances, then they would probably consolidate pretty heavy. If we have any crucial shifting news, they'll probably sell off as they reject that line on a lot of these stocks. Gotta think about momentum. We covered BA on the list, but I will definitely go back and look because I love BA. But BA is squeezing its ass off on the... I think I drew that on the 5-minute, but the 30-minute looks pretty good too. I added more notes than usual, but trying to be better at that. BA squeezing the outer on the 5-minute. It's kind of on the 30-minute too, but I won't get picky on that. Oh, my bad, David. I didn't even see you said Uber. But we did these break above and break belows from pre-market. I didn't choose them from any fancy place. Since it's so even, I just did the high and the low. What did I draw this line in between for? I must have drawn that from when it actually made its bigger move. Oh no, that's my break below. I think I was marking the, maybe I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. 150.20 is my break below. I think I was just marking an aggressive middle line. I chose this though. It probably will make a bigger move from here though if it does go below. So maybe I'll make that my break below. I'm glad I revisited this. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, I like that one. Pretty much 151. Do Uber since I skipped that one, and then we'll go to Microsoft. Good morning, and thank you to everyone who joined. If you could leave a like on the stream, that'd be awesome. I'm just gonna go over a few more stocks that you guys are throwing out. I kind of already finished my list, and I can even do one or two more, but I got a pretty solid list going. Maybe we'll add Uber. I never really had Uber on my list. Alright, so Uber. If I was to do some intraday levels on Uber, well, it's kind of in the same scenario as I just said about most of the market. Crucial resistances and what they need to do when they get there. Okay, maybe I won't add Uber on the list. I mean, that is such a crucial area. From here to about here. That's a range I am not wanting to trade in right now. Please like the stream. Instant 2 dislikes. There's probably some very sad individuals in here if my page has dislikes. One of the nicest people in the community. Sometimes I'm too nice. I need to be a little better about that. Don't let people use you. That's a piece of advice I'd give anyone. If you can do it on your own, just do it. Trust me. That's funny. Please like the stream. Instant 2 dislikes. Okay, maybe I will type Uber on here. I like this chart. Let's go over the range. New bull market is here, lol. Damn, well, we got 32 likes, so I ain't even tripping. I don't care how many dislikes. 30, that's insane. That dislike turned to a like. Somebody's sitting there messing with me. It's probably one of my friends.
You're insane.
Somebody disliked the video and then went back and liked it.
Uh,
It's probably your ass.
it wasn't me.
What you looking at?
Shit, Tesla. I'm about to go to the
I ain't know why I asked that.
live chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in here till about 8:30, 8:35, and then I'll be in there.
Alright, bet.
I gotta be off decently early today, though.
Alright, what you got going on?
Just got a couple things. I'll tell you about it.
Alright, bet.
Damn, the Devon patience indicator, though, is paying off. Did he just ditch me in my own call? He called me. That's Devin. That was the nerdy bicep, by the way, for anyone who didn't know. That's the boy. We might be having paid meetings on the weekend. There's a huge demand. We were just posting that we had a meeting, like a one-on-one, me and him, last Friday when we didn't have that market open. And we had like probably 10, 15 people hit us up asking to pay us for like the meeting. And we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So we probably will do some like some sort of cheap private meeting that anyone can join and just listen to us for a few hours every weekend. I don't know. We'll probably have to set something up. But we already talk nonstop about the market. If we're not talking about video games, it's the stock market. If it's not the stock market, it's almost always the stock market, I promise you. Only like 2 people talk about it more than us. Harland and... Yeah, Harland. Harland's the biggest nerd. James probably takes second place. James Hallett. And then I'd say me and Devin fall in the third place category. It's another good thing too about these groups is you end up like finding pretty good friends. Because you're not gonna, all your real life friends are not gonna be into this kind of stuff. And even if once you get them into it, they're still not gonna be as into it as you. It's rare that you find a real life friends that'll get into this with you. What games you play, boss? Pretty much any game they can drag me on. Lately, that game has been Call of Duty. I am resisting against hardcore. I don't want to play that anymore. The game is very mentally abusing. Why do I feel like Austin McConnell is Harland? I know his first name's Austin. I have a feeling that's his last name. What the heck? I'm starting to think Christopher Wang was one of my friends. Jesus. Y'all are nerds. Alright, let's go over Roku. Sorry, whoever asked about Roku, the chat was kind of funny for a second. Well, we got a good channel here on Roku on a pretty big time frame. Let's back that up. I know it's going to be a little, yeah, it's going to be a V. So let's find a good level above. That's going to need to be retaken for a bigger move. Right there, actually. It's a pretty good level. It's a pretty good range, actually. Let me say that. And I marked that because first we'll find a spot where I think it needs to break above for a larger move, and then I will find the next spot that I think it will have trouble at, and then I make that my little range before I think the bigger move over the bigger picture. Because yeah, I guess this is a pretty big move, $5, but this move's a whole lot bigger. It's more of a sure move. Over time, if Roku comes up, catches support on top of this little box I just drew, or channel, sorry, consolidation range, it's gonna pop a lot more. This is where I think trend changes. Because right now we're kind of in a trap-looking formation. Almost looks like it's too good to be true that we're going up so much. Because I'm starting to see every single stock is at a crucial resistance, like I keep covering in this stream. To make bigger moves, it's gonna have to retake every bit of them. And the market's going to have to do it together, because you're not going to have part of your FANG going up while the other half's going down, and then the market's flying. If those are going pretty opposite of each other and there's some divergence there, then the market's not going to be flying. The market's going to be IV crushing about everyone except theta traders and IV traders and people who are trading spreads. People who are playing naked options like most of us in here are going to get screwed on the IV crush on that. Whoa. I guess I can go over the stocks that I bought in. As most people in here may know, I bought into Public Storage, PSA, Waste Management, WM, Coca-Cola, KO, and then Energy Transfer, ET. Those are my main four. Microsoft is a close fifth, and if I had a sixth, it would be an aggressive stock like Apple or a bank. But I'm not looking to buy a bank anytime soon. Disney looks good above 107. I wish it wasn't such a fat lag on this. This is where you said 107. Yeah, I agree. I normally would have made that more aggressive here, but then I looked over to my left and I saw why. You chose that. That's a really good option, actually. 107's a perfect line. Good shit. Well, if you're asking about my stocks, Mr. Rock very well, Microsoft is on that list. I just don't have Adobe on there. Oh, for today, if you're talking about the intraday list, I just didn't add them. There was nothing against them. I just didn't add them. I added Uber and Zoom and Square out of the norms. I also wanted to focus on writing more notes down for people too, because I notice some people will still miss what I say. So I'll still like to write it down for people who didn't make the stream or only caught half of what I said. But all these are recorded. You can always go back and check everything out. I'm just glad to be showing a good strategy or system to people. I didn't come up with it. It's not something I even claim. I just like to something I bounced upon. I'm sure other people do this. It's a good system to share with people. My long ads. Yeah, Microsoft is definitely on my long ads. I just don't have Adobe on there. There's nothing wrong with them. But those other four that I said, those are the four I'm going to focus on for a long time. Energy transfer is the only one that may get switched out over a period of like 15 years, like 10, like 5, 10, 15 years. But waste management, public storage, and Coca-Cola are all three probably going to stay there till I die. Because everybody who is trying to play these long plays for some reason, I know you're not, I'm just referring to other people I see. They're wanting to get into these stocks for like a year. It's like, why? You have such an amazing opportunity to build wealth here. You know how many people are adults right now that could have been rich? Oh, that's good. Building your IRA again. IRAs are really good. Maintain a decent job. You have a pretty kick-ass list then. I like your list. TSEM. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with Adobe. I just don't have them on mine. I guess QQQ is good to have. Good little hedge. Good morning, Jared. Can't leave the oh, let's go see where Tesla went. I got a lot of people in my chat that got calls. What do you think about taking profit from options buying real estate? Well, I would wait till this whole mess is over with to get into real estate. But I mean, why not do both? I know real estate takes a lot of time, but I definitely wouldn't give one up for the other. I would definitely try and fit both into your schedule as much as you could. You're not gonna be able to trade options as much as you want doing real estate, but yeah, real estate's smart as hell though. For the long run. I mean, I guess it also depends on what you're gonna do. Are you flipping houses? Are you renting, having people rent? You plan on just owning and selling? But honestly, any of those, like I'm even wanting to get some land as I get older. I'm only 24 right now, but I would love to have so much land. Land, cattle, all that good stuff. Because they don't make more land. They can't just feed more shares of land out there. Oh, it's blind like I'm talking to. I kind of thought that too. I was talking to you. Blind hold rentals, yeah. That'd be pretty awesome. Renters, but if you can build a good relationship with just a few of them, you can have some long-term customers that are going to keep paying you. Get that reliable income. If you're in the stream still, I really do appreciate you. These streams are seriously like my favorite part of the day. I love trading and I love charting, but it is so much fun getting to do it with people who just want to practice more. I'm not even calling out beginners. I don't care who you are. If you're a beginner to an expert, we have fun in here. There's guys in chat who trade with $100. There's guys in chat who trade with $100,000. I don't care how much money you have. It's all about the process. It's all about the craft. Oh shit! I didn't even post the list. Thank you, Jack Kaplan. Over here, like focused on this. I'm like, all right, they have the list. I made it. Almost messed up there. I mean, I knew what was going on. Thank you for dudes named Jack, because I wasn't going to post anything. But yeah, definitely hit me up if you're interested in those meetings. I think we're going to do some paid meetings on the weekends, because I do have lifetime members that I'm going to give that for free to. If it was to be paid, it really wouldn't be. It's not going to be a whole lot. It's going to be something super cheap. It's just to show that you're serious. But I think I'll try to set something up to where people can join and me and Devin just talk for a few hours, and we do that once a weekend or even also once during the chat, just to get a good update on what we're doing, as well as what we're looking at, what swings we're looking at. You get to see all of the indicators we use, everything. At least on mine or his screen, you wouldn't get both screens at once, of course. But I definitely want to set something like that up because I noticed we go through a lot. We talk through fundamentals, psychological. We go through all the technical analysis like usual. But if you're interested in that, hit me up either on Instagram or where do you post the list? Bueller members only, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's members of TradeMate or Bueller Buys. I just do the streams on YouTube because I can do it with both chats, and anybody who isn't a part of the chats can see what we do. I mean, we do this every day. That has to be David C. Alright, so if you guys want to see a cool little trick, if you're still here, or not cool trick, a little tip on Beyond. I've been watching Beyond since it hit the market. The best two lines in this entire chart are this gap right here. The gap right here, it's really between 105 and 125, but I'm doing the more passive one, the 102 to 130. These are the most two important lines on the entire Beyond Meat chart. I know it's way down here, but if you see it reject this, it's probably going to die again and go back down to this flat line level. We traded calls up here. We traded puts down here. My chat did. I don't even know if there was a single day I didn't call Beyond. There might have been like 2 whole days. I think I'm going to be ending the stream soon, but if you're still here, go ahead and leave a like if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Seriously, thank you. Without you guys, this isn't really possible. It'd just be me here talking to myself. So I appreciate it a lot. Let's go check out what SPY is doing. Let's get the indicators going. I don't really use a whole lot of indicators, but I kind of like Devin's strategy. Let's get that pulled. Let's get time and sales on. Let's get ready. How do I set those? To see the lifetime membership, you'd have to go to the upgrade chat and type upgrade. I don't really like to just share pricing. Or you could go to my Instagram. There's a discount right now too. I think lifetime goes for like $5.50, but there's a discount, so I'm not 100% sure what it's exactly at right now. How do you set those trend lines? Well, you can go to your active tool. Here's my cursor. Your active tool down here on the bottom right, or you can click your mouse wheel on the screen is what I learned actually from my friend Pops. You can actually click the screen with your mouse wheel, or you can go down here to the active tool. I think you can even click another spot. I have a toolbar up here which we have a YouTube video to go see how to do it in the chat. But click one point, and then you click another. Click, 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 click. Let's get our high, our low, our previous day close. Is this the high of the day? Wow. I got all four of the levels I care about. High, low, previous day open, previous day close. You could do previous day high, previous day low as well if you want for extra lines. But those all seem to really help out with candles stuck in a range. Well, I'm going to head over to my chat's voice chat. I appreciate everyone being in the stream. Again, leave a like if you can. Make sure to drop a subscription on the channel. Go check out all the other videos. I post almost daily, 5 days a week for the most part. And yeah, I'll see everyone later. Thanks for being here. For real. See ya.